Monosaccharides, oligosaccharide and polysaccharide. We are talking about first monosaccharide. In monosaccharides, we are going to discuss about glucose mainly and the structure of fructose. Here, first monosaccharide, that is glucose. Glucose. The structure of the glucose is given by glucose formula, you know, C6H12O6. The structure will be glucose containing, what is that? One aldehyde group it is containing, and 1, 2, 3. Third position this side H will be there, remaining under OH. This is the way of writing the glucose structure, and this is coming under Fischer projection. This is Fischer projection structure of glucose. OH is there, H this side, H is there, OH this side, OH is there, H this side, OH is there, H this side. This is the structure of glucose. Glucose containing this group is aldehyde group. And there are some statements on glucose. Some reactions are proving that glucose having a open chain structure. Some reactions are telling that glucose is a cyclic structure. So based on what? Open structure can be proven by open structure of glucose. Proven by few reactions. What are the reactions here? Glucose I am writing here. This is the structure. C6H12O6. Previously, they are using some red phosphate here. Some hot they are giving red phosphate HA they are using. When they are using HA, what is all the groups are going to reduce? It is giving only, what is that? One cyclic chain they are giving. Cyclo, not just hexane it is giving. It is a N-hexane. It is a N-hexane. And this is proving that it is a open structure. In a similar way, it is giving the reaction with bromine water. Whenever bromine water you are going to add, this group is going to oxidize. Only this group. What I can write, remaining I am not writing. See carefully, this is CH2OH. Only this group, this aldehyde group is converting into COOH group. This is called glutamic acid. This is glutamic acid. In a similar way, we are going to add HNO3 to this one. This glucose means this group also COH, this group also oxidized. Aldehyde group also converting into acid group, and this alcohol also converting into acid group. So this group is converting like a COH. This alcohol group also converting into COOH. Remaining and all I am not going to touch it. Remaining and all as such. In a similar way, you are taking HCN reaction. HCN you are going to add H plus Cl minus. This C double bond O going to break. O getting negative O getting negative sign. C getting positive sign. HCN H plus Cl minus. Cl minus coming to this carbon. This hydrogen is going towards this oxygen. So what type of thing there? This will be as such. We are not going to touch. Here what is there? For this one, what is the one side? One side OH is there. Other side Cn will be Cn and OH. This is what Cn and this bond is breaking. This side H is coming. This side Cn is going to attach. That is what HCN reaction. If we are taking hydroxylamine NH2OH, what is happening here? This oxygen and this hydrogen H2 coming out as a water molecule. What we can write here? Everything is same. We are not going to touch the remaining structure only. Instead of this, see H is like that only here. O and H2 coming as a water here. C double bond NOH. Hydroxylamine. Here, these are all proving that. These are all proving other reaction also there. What is that? When you take acetic anhydride means CH3, C double bond O, C double bond O, CH3. When you are reacting with this one, all this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In all the 5 groups, OH group is there, OH group is there, OH group is there, OH is there, OH is there. All the in this OH, H, and here this one CH3, CHO. They are all coming out. What is forming here? What is forming here? All these parts. One. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is not going to touch remaining and all. O. What is there? O. O. C double bond O. CH3. Here also O. C. Here also this side. H is then this side. O. C double bond O. CH3. Here O. C double bond O. CH3. Here also O. C double bond O. CH3. Here also CH2O. C double bond O. CH3. This is penta state. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One OH group, second OH group, third OH group, fourth OH group, fifth OH group. 5 OH groups are there. 5 acetates are forming in a glucose. All these reactions are proving that this glucose is a open chain structure. It is containing a open chain structure. And some are proving that these are all cyclic. This is containing a cyclic structure. What are the reactions? When we are taking a glucose 6H12O6, we are reacting with the 2,4-dinitrophenol. 2,4-dinitrophenol. This is phenol molecule, second position nitro, fourth position nitro, 2,4-dinitrophenol reacting. Means what is that? It is not going to react with that one, because here this reaction is not happening. Means here aldehyde group is not present. If this group is reacting means with that one, it can react with the aldehyde group, but it is not reacting means there is no CHO present. In a similar way, NaHSO3, it is also not reacting. That means no aldehyde group is present. In a similar way, what is that? NH2OH. What is that? This is 2,4 dinitrophenyl hydrogen. What is that? This is phenyl hydrogen. See that phenyl hydrogen NH2. How the reaction is going to occur? This H2 and this oxygen is going to react. Water molecule is coming. Some product has to form. When it has to form, if aldehyde group is there, it is forming. But whenever you are using this 2,4 dinitrophenyl hydrogen, you are using, it is not reacting with that. That means there is no aldehyde group present in the glucose. It is proven by this reaction, so that no CHO group present. In a similar way, sodium bisulfite also not reacting, so that no CHO group, no aldehyde group is present. In a similar way, hydroxide NH2OH is also not reacting, so that here also no aldehyde group is present. No aldehyde group is present, proven by these three reactions. So these three reactions are demanding that glucose is also forming in cyclic structure. How the cyclic structure is going to exist here? How the cyclic structure is going to exist here? See that. What is cyclic structure? I will write. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the glucose ring, hydrogen. Here we have CH2OH. Structure I am writing. I am not writing anything new structure. Here what is there? The OH, H, OH and OH. Here first one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one. Fifth carbon's oxygen lone pairs are there. These lone pairs are attacking on this first carbon number 1. And this bond is moving this side. That means C minus C plus. For C plus, these lone pairs are attacking. And this bond, no, this OH bond. This oxygen is going to attack on this. Simply what I am doing is this bond breaking O minus H plus. This bond breaking O minus C plus. This C plus and O minus both are making a bond. This H and this O making a bond. How can I write here? This is going to break now. This is going to break now. This is going to break now. What is that? All the things I am writing. You see, breaking like this now. It is minus, it is plus. It is minus, it is plus. So these two are making like this. This is forming. What is that? This is forming. This is forming a bond like this. See here, whenever you are seeing this one, there is a cyclic structure. One bond, second bond, third bond, fourth bond, fifth bond, sixth bond. Overall 6 bonds are there. Overall 6 bonds are there. 6 bonds you can see. What is 6 bonds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That 6 bonds we are going to write with a 6-membered ring. Out of the ring, what is there? Out of the ring, the CH is there, and with the OH also is there. What I can write? This is all I am going to write with a 6-membered ring. What is 6-membered ring? It is a 6-membered ring. It is a 6-membered ring like this. 6-membered ring. What is that? In the ring, one oxygen is there. That oxygen I am going to write here. That oxygen I am going to write here. And the first position. First position contains what? One OH, one H. That OH anywhere I can, everywhere bonds are there, everywhere bonds are there. That OH. This OH I can write down or up. I will write down here, H is here. Second position also. Second position OH, right side, so down I have to write. Second position OH, left side, so up I have to write. And 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth position OH, down. Fifth position, what is there? One side, fifth position, one side oxygen, other side hydrogen, other side CH2OH. So CH2OH up I am writing, here H downwards I am writing. So that remaining and all H. This is the cyclic structure of glucose. This is the cyclic structure of glucose here, and the only difference is there is sigma ring, oxygen is there, and this is based on pyranose structure. This ring is pyranose ring, so it is called as glucopyranose. Here two things are there. If this OH group is downwards means this OH is downwards means that is alpha format. OH group is upwards means that is beta format. Alpha beta. These two are going to vary at where? Vary at which position? Only C1 carbon. Here first carbon, that is a carbon number 1, C1 carbon. So that this alpha D glucopyranose and beta D glucopyranose both are called as anomers. Anomers means which can differ at which position? C1 position. If any other position they are going to differ. Any other position of carbon they differ means what they are calling as? They are calling as enomers. What do you know? They are called as epimers. C1 carbon is anomers, any other carbon is epimers. I don't want this now, I need this because alpha and beta forms are anomers. This OH is downside, so that this is alpha D glucopyranose. In a similar what I can write? The same thing. If you want beta D gluco means what you are going to write? Here this OH is going to up. But this is for beta. Remaining as such. First, second position OH down, third position OH up. Remaining OH down only. This is CH2OH. H here. Here what is that? Here H here. This is OH is upside. So that is a beta form. OH is downside, is alpha form. So this alpha D glucopyranose and beta D glucopyranose are important for me. In a similar way, for fructose also, what is there for fructose? Fructose structure is like this. Fructose. What is the structure for fructose? Here you see. Here C double bond O. Here CH2OH. 2 are 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 one is CH2OH. 1, 2, 3. Third position H is there. Remaining and all OH. H is there. And here OH. This is fructose. Fructose containing keto group. For this also there will be a cyclic form. What type of cyclic form you can write for this one? What type of cyclic form? You want to write the cyclic form, it is coming as a this and this carbon. Here the same thing. Here it is going to attack on this carbon. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-membered ring forming. 6-membered ring is called, this is pyranose structure. 5 member ring is there, that is furanose structure. What is the furan? Furan we know. This is a furan formate. This is a furan formate. Here bonds are there. Here you see, it is a, this one bring you, what is that? This carbon containing a C1 carbon, C2 carbon. This oxygen going to make a bond. Oxygen, this oxygen going to make a bond. This oxygen nearby carbon, and this one carbon here C1, here C2. So this is coming as a C2 carbon, here C1. CH2OH is here. CH2OH here, and OH will be down. I am writing alpha formula. OH I am writing down is alpha D-fructofuranose. And remaining all 1, 2, 3. Third question, H will be down. Remaining all OH. C2, this is C3, this is C4, this is C5. And C5, what is it? C5. This is a C5. What are the groups are there? One side oxygen link, other side CH2OH H. I am writing CH2OH upside, H will be downside. And remaining what I get? H means here OH. OH means here H. This is called OH group will decide. OH group is downwards, so it is called as alpha D fructofuranose. Alpha D fructofuranose. If I need beta form is, this OH will go up, this H2OH will come down. In other format we want to say means, this alpha form, both are CH2OH are same side means cis. CH2OH and CH2OH opposite means that is a trans form. That is different. Here I need only alpha form. Here, see that. Here, for fructose, for glucose, they are going to different C1 carbon. This C1 carbon, OH down. Here C1 carbon, OH up. This alpha form, it is a beta form. Both are going to differ. Both are going to vary at C1 carbon. So these are called as anomer. Alpha form, beta form are called as anomer. Fructose you are going to observe is they are going to differ at C2 form. C2 carbon. OH down, alpha form, OH up you are writing that is beta form. They are going to different C2 carbon. So this is called as this alpha D fructofuranose and beta D fructofuranose is called as epimers. Called as epimers.